name is Espen Evil, and welcome back to Night in the Woods for like the millionth time. Also, happy Halloween! I hope you had a really good spooky day. And I hope that your night will be even spookier. Unless your night's already happened, because I know some of you are not actually in the same time zone. It's like 3 p.m. here, so... Sorry, I forgot I have to press space. Enter does not work. Anyway, welcome back to May, and everything, including me trying to remember what buttons I'm supposed to press. The joys of being a non-gamer. That's to practice the bass, which I'm horrible at. Right, and also the trash that we collected on the boat ride with... I cannot even remember his name. I'm sorry, Mr. Trashman. I think it's... Oh, X is to jump. C is to select. Right. I think also... space might be. No, space is not. Okay. Right, so... Yes. Once again, happy Halloween. Welcome back to Night in the Woods. I'm sorry. I'm excited. But I may also not be able to stream long because I have family. It's like their last few days. So I had already planned to stream before they came on Halloween because Night in the Woods is like the perfect game to stream on Halloween. But also, that's just a thing. Also, I'm an idiot. I did not charge my headphones. They're at like 10%. So they're probably going to go faster than I actually want the stream to last. So I'm going to try and not just blather like an idiot. If someone gets into chat and starts talking to me though, I cannot guarantee anything. Then again, I blather like an idiot very much while on my own. So, yes. Regardless, it will probably happen, but we'll try not to have it happen. Anyway, hello May. Pickaxe, at it, me. You know the drill. I love how succinct she is. Hey kid, snack falconing. Work, work, work. Till I die, die, die. Away message. Oh. Right, this is Angus though. Casey is the one beneath. I'm aware that Casey has an away message, so this is just throwing me off a little bit. Come pick your fight. Wait, what? Away message. Come pick your fight. Give arrows flight. You mess with me, you mess with all of us. Going to see the Blank Tunes next week. Oh, nice. That must be one of their lyrics. Also, surprisingly fitting, considering, like, people have been attacking May. So, sort of double entendre there. But yeah, this is Casey's away message. Born to lose, country trash, proud drummer, skate and destroy, skate to create, pound for glory. I swear, this gives me such, like... Sorry. I just remember what Dee is. Also this one. He's so cute. What is it? To go back? Escape. Right. Okay. Sorry. Again. I have to remember all the buttons. Right. We just go. But yeah, Casey gives me such, like, not even really emo, but just rebel without a cause. Like 2010s, or even earlier than that. Because, like, that was, like, all the thing. Like, skate with an 8, greater with an 8, later with an 8, everything with 8. Even haters with 8s, I remember that. But yeah, that just gives me... Oh yeah, we can't actually do anything. I keep forgetting that. I keep feeling like since, like, we read that news clipping from... when we were in the library with the... I'm sure her name is meant to be, like, Hey, bird. Things are, like, really intense right now. Pray to your bird gods for my soul, bird. Oh, I love me. What was I saying? Oh, right. So, because we read that newspaper clipping in the library with Bae, I'm gonna keep calling her Bae, even though I'm pretty sure her name is supposed to be Bee, because her name is actually Beatrice. It's not Beatrice, although, to be honest, Beatrice would be kind of a wicked name. Irregardless. So yeah, I keep feeling like since we read that one news clipping about how they used to collect their teeth as part of, like, being in this gang or whatever, I keep feeling like May with that... Actually, how did I access the journal again? Yeah, escape. So maybe it's actually in here where she drew the tooth. Ah. No, it still says just mysterious tooth. It doesn't, like, notate that maybe... Thought if Selmers should... If I die, Selmers should write a poem about it. Probably would. So sweet. In, like, a really twisted way. But then again, that's sort of just the humor of this game, which is why I love it so much. Anyway, I keep feeling like there should be a reaction to having that tooth, which probably means that, like, not the father, but I think the grandfather was a member of that gang. Jeez. Feels like it's been years since I got back and saw this again. Is Mom here? Yay! Mom is here! I love May's mom. She reminds me a lot of my own mom, honestly. Good morning! There's my little sunshine, Daisy. Are you feeling any better from the other day? Sleeping a lot, but feeling worse. Okay, well, I'm going to make you an appointment with Dr. Hank. Oh, geez, Mom, it's fine. It's very much not fine, hun. Sorry. I'm an adult. I can make that decision. When you're here, you're still my baby. And I'm making you an appointment. May, hun, I'm worried about you. I'm okay, Mom. Listen, I keep thinking about the money problems. Oh, sorry, I don't think that was the right voice. Listen, I keep thinking about the money problems and the house, and I'm just so sorry. We wouldn't be in this situation if I wasn't such a massive screw-up. I just want to fall into a pit and die right now. May, it's okay. Really, we'll figure something out. This isn't on you to fix. I'm sorry if I made it seem that way. What's done is done, and we're a family together regardless. Please stop worrying about it. Whatever happens, I love you. I need you to know that. You too. I'm sorry. My voices are terrible. Aww. Okay, I'm gonna go. You sure you don't want to stay home and rest? Nah, got stuff to do. What is it you have to do? I don't even know, honestly. Oh, hon. Please take it easy. I will. Love you. Love you too. Yes, we can select her. I keep the really good prescription headache meds on my nightstand. I can, like, give you half of one. Only half? Honey, you're, you know, short. Half would be fine. It's fine, Mom. Okay, let me know if I can be of any help. Thanks, Mom. Aw. No! Only twice? I'm so used to being, like, 3 times or something. They have, it's extra, right. They have the, this is not sponsored, obviously, but the studio that makes this game, or one of the studios behind this game, they have, oh, right, something else I wanted to talk about. it's on the same tangent, which is why I remembered. But the studio, or one of the studios that made this game, has the OST, the soundtrack, on YouTube. And I find that when you listen to it, you really do feel like you're back in this game. And it's really amazing. So sometimes I just throw it on. Also, apparently the composer of most, if not all, of these songs has apparently passed away. So, in honor of Halloween, I hope that person is happy wherever they have ended up. Anyway, the other thing that I remembered, because we're here, so the co-creators of this game, I believe it was. I don't think there's actually anything. I can never remember. You know what? It's fine if we just explore a little bit, I'm sure. Oh yeah. Right, this is the outskirts where I think the bridge is. Farming. I could farm, if I stay in town long enough. I could see getting into the farm life. The problem with farms is the amount of poop. This is true, they use poop to fertilize the crops, for anyone who did not know that. That's actually what the word sod is. Sorry, I gotta ban that user for trying to sell me garbage. Right, sorry. Bad user in chat, had to ban them. Throw them out! Anyway, so the word sod is actually referring to that. It's poop specifically used as topsoil, which is basically just nutrient-rich dirt that they put on farms to help make things grow. Which is why sometimes you may hear me say sod instead of a certain bad word that it is technically the same as, it just would not read as profanity. Not because, you know, I expect younger audiences. I do tend to assume that my audience is older teens and up. But, you know, just in case. And also, as a general rule, I don't really like cursing all that much, so yeah, I don't normally curse. And if I do curse, sometimes I do tend to use a alternative form of cursing. Regardless. Like, even if you don't have animals, you actually buy poop or something. This is true. They buy them in large, large bags. Mainly because certain animals don't produce the proper manure. Or if, for example, you have a disease in your livestock, or whatever, you don't want to put that in the food that you're growing. So you outsource your poop for your farms. Random dumb things. And shovel it all over the place. It's madness. It's poop madness. Sorry. I love my... Do we still get a... Oh yeah, we do. This is nice. I'm sorry, I still am so in love with the art design of this game, which is actually one of the reasons why... Right, so the co-studio, or the studio that co-made this game, has a technical sequel or prequel or something. The art style is more or less the same. It seems to deal more with humans with animals being their pets than anthropomorphized animals like in this game here. But the feel of it, I saw the trailer, seems very much the same, so I won't lie, part of the reason why I really wanted to try and get back into playing this game and finishing it is because the next game, can't remember the name of it right now, I'm sorry, but the technical follow-up to this game, only technical, I don't think there's a confirmation that it's actually meant to be a follow-up, but like the main cat does look almost exactly the same as May. Regardless, that game is supposed to come out next year, so with my track record, I'll probably still not be finished with this one, but we'll try. Bridge freezes before road. This is true because of the different, how do I put it? There's also just more absorption in the roads because there's more ground beneath the road than there is beneath the bridge. So the bridge is more flimsy in that regards. Sorry. Again, nothing but rambles. Welcome to historic Possum Springs, original county seats of Deep Hollow County. You're not lost. You're here. After this, a few miles and you go under the highway. And it's just rolling fields and farms. Sorry, rolling hills just rolls off the tongue better. And I missed the corn maze this fall. Yeah. And the haunted barn in the Brittle. Oh, haunted barns are nice. I don't know why, but there's something more rustic and therefore more, I don't know, realistic than most haunted houses, in the sense that most haunted houses are very improvised. Like a haunted house in an abandoned building, that is amazing. But like most haunted houses that I've ever been to were made by people like in schools and in carnivals and stuff like that. So there's something very dissonant about it being a haunted place and it just being like literally a ride. But like a haunted barn sort of just makes as much sense as a haunted like manor or something. You know what I mean? Anyway. Always next year. For campfires and corn dogs. Where that town ends, like, bam. I think I read this one before. Then again, I've seen like 2 different playthroughs of this game. I love it so much, so maybe I'm just remembering that. Right here, there's like a line somewhere that no one can see, but you can put it on a map. I guess that's it, because we can't go beyond this point. Which would honestly be kind of cool, but I totally understand why they didn't do that. The sound of her feet is actually different when she's on the bridge, which I find really cool. It's like a hollow, woody sound. Should we go up, or because if we go up, we may be able to get Dr. Chazikoff's or Professor Chazikoff's. I remember his name. It might be because Professor Chazikoff's name is kind of fun to say, but also because like he shares a love for astronomy the same way I do. Oh, May! Get down from those power lines! Oh, is that Mall Cop? Yeah, it is out Mall Cop. Oh god. Or Molly, rather. What do you want? Hello to you too, May. Well, I wanted to let you know. Oh right, this is because of the severed hand, or severed arm, rather, with the tattoo on it. We ran a test on that arm you guys found a few days back. Oh, really? Yeah. Thought you'd be interested, was all. Definitely! Arm belonged to a middle-aged man. And medium build. And he was dead when it was removed. Whoa. That means... It doesn't mean anything yet. I just thought you'd like to know. You always liked detective stories when you were a kid. Okay. Yeah, thanks. This ghost is seriously messed up. Ghost? Wasn't no ghost involved in this, whatever it was. Yeah, nobody believes me, I get it. Be careful, May. Strange stuff going on. Yeah, you're telling me. Have a nice evening, May. Okay. Does that mean that I can't? Selmers! Sorry, I jumped. I was so excited. Press the wrong button. Hey, Selmers! Jeez, May, are you sick? Nah. Just tired. Got a headache. Why are you running around? Out running around. I'll get over it. Yeesh. Take it easy, neighbor. Can do. Want to hear a new poem? Yes, always. Ah! Selmers gets it. She's also on about the stars. The stars, like lights on cars. Drive across the dark and never park. It's true, they are like that. I got one ready for longest night. Ooh. Oh? Longest night, night so dark, but stars so bright. Nice. Thanks, I'm feeling festive. You notice anything, like, weird around here lately? Weird as in ghost man or missing kids? Anyone in chat have an opinion on which one we should pick? I'm gonna give you a second. I need to take a sip. Okay, chat's quiet, and I feel like even though maybe Selmers would react fine to Ghostman, I feel a little bit like Sherlock with like, you know how Sherlock has his like group of homeless kids that he pays off to get him information? I feel like that's kind of what this is. And Sherlock would definitely go after missing kids rather than ghosts, even though ghosts would probably be more intriguing to him, if only so he could prove everyone wrong that they don't exist, which is not the angle we're going for. Irregardless, I feel like investigating the missing kids would be something that Selmers would grasp onto better than ghosts. Also, I suppose, as much as I know and understand that May, and why May, is so interested in the ghost aspect, I think the missing kids is a little bit more important, and even she would recognize that, especially since in the back of her mind she's still thinking about Casey and wondering if Casey actually left willingly or if he was abducted, which, spoilers, we kind of end up assuming later on that he was. Anyway, missing kids. I don't think so. Not recently, at least. That Casey kid last spring. There, you see? But he weren't a kid no more. Maybe someone else, but from another town. I'm sure I'll remember. Really? You know, I asked that, but didn't expect you to know. Seriously. I read the paper. Ah, yes, like... Excuse me. What was it? The microfiche? Microfiche. I believe it's actually pronounced. Anyway. Forecast is thinking snow soon. When? Soon. Gonna get cold soon. Oh yeah, for sure. It's already getting pretty cold here where we are. Which is funny, because like 2 nights ago I was complaining that for 2 nights my room was too hot. Because with my family, they come up from the south, so they like bring warm weather with them. We like to joke that whenever me or someone from my family goes south for anything, we bring the cold down with us. So when they visit us, they bring up warmth. But anyway, so yeah, we are going to get like all the winter way soon. I swear, spring never lasts, or it like kind of just blends into summer, and then fall does the exact same thing, except it blends with summer as well as winter. Fall's my favorite season, so it upsets me greatly that it does not last long enough. Anyway, see. Okay, we can't talk to her anymore. Kinda sucks. Oh, whatever. Ah! Okay. That was not what I meant. Getting cold or... Cold? What was I saying? Getting cold early this year. Don't bode well. Ah, I guess that's all we can say. Oh yeah, I can't actually... Oh! But I can get on these. Why can't I get on there? I'm assuming it's like a topography thing. Because it's just, you know, it's in the back there. Regardless, I need to see if I can talk to Mr. Chazakov. I also want to see... Maybe I should check here... Sorry, wrong button again. I want to see if I can check here for... Hey, you! You're like one of my favorite dudes. I love your impromptu poetry and then how embarrassed you are that I hear. Because, honestly, I feel that so bad. Anyway. Will tunnel fish be always there? Will tunnel drain, canal beware? I would miss the tunnel fish. To have them come back would be my wish. Are they going to drain the tunnel or something? No, it's poetry, okay? I'm just making stuff up. Please don't listen. See? He's so cute! Do I need another pretzel? Oh, okay. I don't get the option to steal from him. Also, no rose. Darn. And no trash man either, it seems. That sucks. Are the kids here? But anyway, since I can't steal any more of the pretzels, I guess that means that I've completed the... I mean, actually, yeah, no, that makes sense, because I got the, reward? Achievement! I got the achievement for, completing the Rat Baby mission. Or Rat Mama mission. I don't remember what it was called. Regardless. Well, that's it. Shipping out tomorrow. Can't believe you actually landed the new job. Yep. Moving on to better things. The kids excited? Oh yeah, they'll love it. Might take a while. Eh. Well. Yep. Yep. Maybe just one more, huh? Yeah. One more. Oh my god. Go Smelters! I'm sorry, I legitimately cannot scream or anything. Yep. Ah. Hang on, can I like... Oh, I can. Ah. I want to see if I can like jump onto the Falcon. For like no purpose other than... Hang on, maybe... Yeah! Sorry. I'm like horrible at platformers, so I'm immensely proud that I managed to pull that off. Right, and this is the end of... Can we get up there? Is there a reason that we should go up there? I can't remember. We don't seem to get the second wind. I feel like we should be able to go in there. Oh well. Oh, here's another one. Okay, that's the reason why I was confused. I'm like, wait, we're at the end. Shouldn't that mean we can do a thing? Oh. Oh gosh, that freaked me out. Okay, hang on. We're gonna do this again. Give me a second. Wait. I just remembered I have to do the triple jump. There we go. Do you remember when I was failing to get the key when we were trapped in the mall with Bae and sleazy, like, gangster dude? I think I've kind of improved since constantly failing to get the triple jump right. Wow. Here's a man who loves statues. Don't get a lot of people getting statues made of themselves today. That's true. We're secure in ourselves, okay? We don't need statues to make ourselves feel better. If I got a statue, I'd have them make me real tall. You'd have them print lies. Okay. And the outpost. You can't get onto the outpost, right? What? I'm sorry. I didn't expect that to work. Oh my gosh. Oh! Hey! What are you doing outside my window? I don't know. Please go away. What you doing? Newspaper. What's in the news? Birds flying south early this year. What does that even mean? They know something we don't. Oh my gosh, I can also see someone. They're watching. Well, there's no ledge for us to. I still can't believe that we can actually go there. I don't think I can triple jump onto there, can I? Nah, it's too far. That's fine. Video Outpost 2. So that's where Angus is. We normally can't go anywhere with Angus, so I'm just gonna, real quick, go poke in there. Yay, Angus! My legs are still sore from running up from that dude. I'm just sore in general. And tired. In general. My life doesn't involve a lot of running. I feel like I should have some sort of clever comment to follow that up. You can get back to me. Ah. But yeah, normally we can't. Ooh, crime waves. Sorry. Right, okay. So, again, want to see if we can get Mr. Chazikov. Party barn. Pickaxe is where Bay is. Also, honestly, I just love calling her Bay because of the terrible pun. Because Bay is what you also call your lover. The only thing up here is Mom, right? But then also, I guess, technically... I think in the other direction is where Chazikov is. And then we may also run into Pastor K. Also, what's his name? Bruce. Yeah, Mom. See? You can't resist coming here. That's God calling you. No, that's you, Mom. Oh, jeez. I'm betting not. God's patient, hon. Like nature. That is such a creepy statement, right? Then again, when you really think about it, so are things like Santa knows when you're asleep or awake, or because he's always watching and all that. Also, just the idea that he literally comes into your night, into your bed, not your bed, into your bedroom. Well, no, that's the Tooth Fairy. But, like, he comes into your house at night through the chimney, and that's just creepy. Being older and now you think about all these things. Also, legit, another reason I am not a children's channel. Sorry, it just... COVID-19 made it feel like nothing really separates now from 2020, which is... Anyway. I find it comforting. I got this creeping dread thing going on, so just ignore me. Okay, hon. Can I do anything? Not really. Love you! Aw. What you reading? What is it? I don't know. Purposely committing the scene to memory. Taking a brain photo. Yeah, like when I was a kid. Your dad was great at the games to keep... Oh, sorry. Your dad was great with the games to keep you quiet in the car. He sure was. I still do it now. Snap. Got your picture. Snap, snap. Got yours too. Aw, they're so cute. Love you, sweetie. Love you too, Mom. I'm so worn out. Why don't you go take a nap in the back? Why don't you go take a nap back in the library room? Wait. Oh, wow. I haven't been in the library room in years. Is this the reason why we can see into the rooms on the right but not go in? It doesn't get a lot of use these days. But it's nice and quiet and peaceful. Okay, I might do that. Door back there is unlocked now, so have at it. Oh my gosh, it is! I'll be out here. Thanks, Mom. No problem, sweetie. Oh my gosh! I did not know this! Okay, we can't go in there. Or in there. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I love the color orange. It's literally my favorite. And as much as I love, like, burnt orange, like, kind of May's shirt here, it's probably, like, my favorite type of orange. But there's, like, all the orange-yellow hues in this room. And just, like, the sunlight streaming in through the window like that. It's so beautiful. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. Oh! I didn't think she'd actually sleep. What? Wait. Is that her grandfather? Oh my gosh! No wonder I kin May so hard. I've had a moment like this with my grandfather once too. So sweet. I don't know how long this lasts, but happy Halloween, everyone. I don't know if... Oh! I pressed X. Oh. Okay. And I think it's more afternoon toned now. So I think we got a pretty good nap. Ooh. We got statues of stern dudes for miles here in Possum Springs. Pastor K.W. Young. Oh yeah, Transform Youth Ministry. And then bingo. Oh, Pastor K. I knew it! Right, because, spoilers again, for anyone who doesn't know, but later on, we realized that Bruce was actually taken. And in fact, the arm that was, the severed arm was probably Bruce's as well. But anyway, we find out that Bruce was taken by the cult that exists under this town. So, this must be, because we just saw the ghost, the in-game night before with Angus. And then of course, before then a few times as well, which is what got us on the ghost hunt. Including in the graveyard with Bay. But anyway. Wonder where Bruce has gotten to. Actually, I know. Really? Yeah, you told me not to tell you yesterday. Tell me what, May? She thinks that she just skipped town. Bruce is going home. He... what? Right, because he told her that he wanted to... Yeah, he's going home to his kids. I guess they're all waiting for him. Oh. He seemed pretty happy about it. Okay. Thanks, May. Are you not happy about this? Thanks for letting me know. Oh, I think... because honestly, I just thought it myself too for a second. I think Pastor K might understand it as a metaphor. Which, honestly, fair assumption. Because again, I just thought it myself. Whee! I'm colliding with a wall I cannot see. There was a fic that I read once. For anyone who doesn't know, I love Tolkien's work. Especially Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Whee! So anyway, there was this prompt on LiveJournal. I know. I'm so old I know what LiveJournal is. Can we still get on there? Yeah! Woo! I'm king of the world! So anyway, there was this prompt. Does this mean that the actual church, like where they do the masses and stuff, is this actually empty? Because Pastor K is outside. Churches are always designed so pretty. I want to stand on one of the pews. Anyway, yeah, so there was a prompt on LiveJournal for the moment where, in the movies at least, because the movies threw in a couple of extra things to sort of make it more understandable. The reason why the dwarves of Erebor, at least, hated the Elves of the Woodland Realm so much. Oh, there we go. I was wondering for a second if I couldn't even get up there. Hey, dude! Can I talk to you? Or... no, I think I talked to you before, but still. Yeah! Okay, so, as I was saying, so there was a prompt on LiveJournal about the moments in the movie version of The Hobbit where Thranduil and his little army stand at the top of the hill watching Erebor burn before turning away. And there was a prompt on LiveJournal asking for that moment to be slightly rewritten so that the reason why they turned away wasn't because they had a beef with the dwarves or Thranduil wanted to spare his people's lives, because legit, that was in my opinion at least, it was the right thing to do. Because Thranduil as king should put his people first, not worry about the lives of people that legitimately hate him. Especially when, according to him, he did warn Thror prior to Smaug coming that a dragon would come as a result of all of his gold hoarding, but regardless. They asked for that moment to be rewritten in a way that has Thranduil and his people turning back because of a invisible wall, like you would have in a video game. They obviously wrote it off as magic in the actual fic, but still, really, really funny. Has anyone complained? About what? You playing? I don't think anyone cares, honestly. Or they like it. I'm fine either way. He does play nice. Whee! I love how it sounds like guitar strings whenever she goes on there. Hey, you! That's right. Train tracks. You okay? Yeah. I'm like... only half here right now. I'm just... tired. Are you sick or something? I don't even know anymore. You should get some cold medicine. And some crackers and ginger ale. and lay in bed and watch bad movies. That's actually a pretty good prescription. I want to thank them, but also, one, I feel like this is accurate, and two, somehow this feels disingenuous, like they're calling them Doc. Not because they actually mean it, but because... Also, I'm curious if this will open up, like, an extended conversation, like if May will open up to this person, because, like, they shared that moment on the train tracks, right? I don't think I actually read the speech bubble, I'm sorry. One time I got pneumonia, and I had to go to school anyway. Isn't that contagious or something? I don't know. I mean, technically yes it is, because pneumonia is really just... Well, I guess not really, but in many aspects it is just a severe cold, which obviously is contagious. But regardless. May? You okay? May! Oh, sorry, spaced out there for a sec. You should, like, see a doctor. I'll get around to it. Thanks. No problem. Alright, well, I'll probably see you later. Probably? Nothing certain, I guess. Okay. Yeah, this is having really strange vibes, not gonna lie. See ya! Just thinking about, like, all those... I'm not sure if they're recent, but, like, as understanding of mental health and stuff, like, grew, more and more people began to realize, like, the signs of a suicidal person. Trigger warning, I guess, for suicidal talk, but as someone who's been there. Anyway, one of the ways to tell that someone is suicidal is they sort of don't recognize the importance of anything in life, which of course is a sign of depression, which May is, but depression of course is part of being suicidal. And so is things like nihilism and even in some cases disassociation. But disassociation is sort of a different branch that not everyone who's suicidal really experiences. For most people, it's more of a sense of alienation than disassociation. But given May's history, disassociation would be something she experiences. Because her quote-unquote psychotic break in school, as she described it, sounds like disassociation. Describes it later on. Again, spoilers, sorry. Again, watch like 2 different Let's Plays of this. I'm still discovering new content, which I think is absolutely incredible. But I think that's also just because I'm spending more time than those Let's Players did exploring around very purposefully, because I genuinely love this game and I want to make this Let's Play experience less me going through the motions, so to speak, of other Let's Players that I've seen play this, and just the motions of the very streamlined plot, and actually experiencing more of the game so that you all can experience something unique with me in this game, if that makes any sense. Probably did, but still. Is that all? Darn. Okay, well, rest in peace to you too. Happy Halloween. Is there a reason to go up there? Ah! I remember when this jump was like so incredibly difficult. The cat! Darn it, how do I get up there? Well, not by doing that, for sure. Oh yeah, this is where the rats were, right? Oh. Nope. There we go. Oh! Oh my gosh. Literally where the rats are. They... Oh my gosh, yeah, they're like all here. Still can't go in there. Right, and here's where... Oh, sorry. My babies have left the nest! Yeah, you literally just walked through 4 of them. Oh, and there's like 3 in this room. But you can't interact with any of them. We can't take the exit here. Oh, there's 2 up here as well. Wow, yeah, they've like totally taken over. Fascinating. Shoot, how do I get back up there? Darn. Okay, fine. Oh yeah, you can actually hear the violin separately the closer you get to him. That's cool. And here it's faded away. Shoot! Oh. I'm sorry, I'm so bad. That's kind of cool though, because as you walk along that and I guess it's like a power line or a telephone line or something, but as you walk along that, you can actually add to like his music, which is a really cool touch. Can I get up there from like... Darn it. There's a cat up there and I want to poke it. Or pet it, I guess. Fine. I'll accept that I cannot poke the cat. Is this the way to Mr. Chazikov, or... Oh yeah, this guy lost his head. Oh jeez. Right, this is the Possum Springs. I'm sorry, it's sometimes really difficult to remember where you are when you're up there. Okay, right. Right. So that was the old pickaxe. Fat pocket. Oh, the kitty in the window is so cute. We went through there already, although it might be different since we took a nap, so time has progressed. Is Aunt Mallcop still going to be there? Hi, Summers! Because if she is, then we can't go... Oh, no, she's not. Okay, cool. Sorry, Leaf. Whee! Huh? That... That was weird. Why did I fall off? Yeah, here we go. Now we can see Mr. Chazikov. Acorn! How do we get to Mr. Chazikov again? I keep feeling like we can go in there. And here. But we cannot. Whee! I think that's actually Mr. Chezakov's. Yeah, I think that is Mr. Chezakov's house. Okay, so we can't actually see Mr. Chezakov. There we go. When you press the down arrow, you're supposed to be able to just come off there, but apparently I had to jump and press the down arrow, which was strange. Okay, let's... Sorry. Oh, we come in from here. Yeah. Huh. Sorry, for some reason I was expecting to come in from the other side. I'm assuming we weren't able to talk to the deer again. Alright. I think that was everything? I'm not 100% sure. So how did that arm get here? Someone just running down the street? Whoops, my arm fell off. I'll just come back for that later. No one could survive their arm just falling off. Or being chopped off. Like, not by a doctor. Is it still called assault if you chop off an arm? Seems like it should be a different word. Arm choppy? You're under arrest for arm choppy. Whoever's arm that was is probably dead. Nah, definitely. Well, I mean, Aunt Malcop just told us. Like, Aunt Molly, she just told us that he was dead before it was cut off. Unless they see someone walking around who until recently had an arm. That's interesting. I mean, she was right there as we left the house, but maybe it's assuming that we didn't talk to her? Or maybe it's assuming that we went there earlier. Whoa. Hey, Grem. Grem. Germ. Why did I call him Grem? I'm so sorry, Germ. Hey, May. Totally, what's up? Other than the obvious. You seem something too. Do I look any different? To be, you do. Thanks for your attention. No problem. I gotta get home. Where do you live? Across the parking lots, up the hill. Back in the woods. Oh, so we learned that he lives here already. 'Cause, like, spoilers again, but after the confrontation with the church, not the church, sorry, the church is also a cult, but after the confrontation with the cults beneath the town, we climb out through a well and we end up finding Germ at the other end. And that was when, to my knowledge, we discover that he's actually there. But apparently we can discover that earlier. That's cool. Huh, I've never been back there. I have. Yes, you have. See ya! Okay. And he just disappears. Germ is a bird. I wonder if he can actually fly. So she doesn't cross this line. How did he get over this thing? I can't jump that. No way he could have. But he's a bird. He can fly. There's no hole. How did he do it? I mean, I guess he could really be a ghost. Oh, you're not talking about Germ. You're talking about the ghost dude. Right, yeah. That makes more sense. I'm sorry. I'm really dumb. I mean, I guess he could really be a ghost. I think he's a ghost. Ugh. What's out there? But I mean, May's a cat, so she should be able to climb this fence. I know that's technically stereotyping, but... Oh! There, see? She can jump on this, but she can't go on the railings. Which is weird, because she can literally tight rope along the wires in the city. Town. It's a town, not a city. I think there's an option. I watched, what's his name? His channel name is... Sorry, I'm remembering Ethan Nestor more than... Crank Gameplays, that's it. I watched Crank Gameplays play this game a few times. I could go into Greg and Angus's house? Well, not house, apartment. Oh, there's no option there. I guess I can take the staircase. Ooh, what? This is not what I was expecting to take the staircase to. Okay, I will see to that in a second. What is over here? Oh my gosh. How do I... There's no way I can jump up there, though. Unless... Ah! You see what I mean? She can jump to stuff like this, and yet not... I'm sorry. What the hell is a malt? Malts are pretty good. They're kind of, like, basically molasses drinks, I guess, is a decent way of putting it. Personally, they are not my favorite. Although there are some malts that are more loaded with sugar, I guess, like more molasses. Although molasses itself is still kind of... Regardless. Some of them I find a little bit too bitter. Oh, that's it. Oh gosh, I'm concerned now that... Darn it. Drugs and malts. Oh. Huh. Sorry, I just... So do we always end up there? I'm assuming that we end up here because... Ah! I'm sorry. I'm really bad and really dumb. Anyway, I'm assuming that we end up on the roof because, one, roof access has been opened, but also, two, the boys are not home. Oh my gosh, I pressed the wrong button again. This time it was not. Hey dude! Sup? I missed the jump. Yes, I am literally spending my time trying to get up there. Nope, I'm not gonna make that. Ah! I'm really sorry. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Is that even enough space? I'm starting to think that it isn't. Oh. Okay. I was wondering if maybe that is an option, like, for a reason. I wonder if... Ha-ha! Oh. Nothing up here. I mean, it's pretty. I like the sky. It's very nice. I'm honestly just proud of myself for actually figuring that out. Anyway, let's actually go here, since we couldn't get to it from the sign. I'm also kind of curious now if we can jump on the sign. What? Hang on. Halibirds! Oh my gosh. And it's a cat, too. Sorry, it's fascinating to me that a cat would be literally playing, like, cool jazz music to a bunch of pigeons. Holy shit, that's a lot of birds. Can we talk to this thing? Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Huh. Pentagram. That's a symbol that May technically learns from that girl, right? Can you get up here? Maybe from... No? Whoa. I guess he's some sort of jump magician that he can get up there. And we can't. Hello? Hello? I'm May. Sadie. Oh, maybe it's a girl. I can never tell. What are you doing up here? What are you doing up here? Exploring? I mean, do I need a reason? I prefer exploring, especially since do I need a reason, obviously. If you don't need a reason, then neither do they. Same way I found it. Did you know? This is the only stage in town. Wait, really? Are you on stage a lot? That's not true. Because I remember, obviously, we put on a play in the Pickaxe. But at the same time, the Pickaxe was not... the Pickaxe is a store. It's obviously not a stage. Oh. Sorry. That was... my phone. I got an email. I'm gonna go with are you on stage a lot because I want to find out more about this person rather than be a contrarian. Nope. Not for a long, long time at least. It looks like no one's played here in a long time. Yeah, been a few decades. Are you gonna, like, put on something here? Oh, I don't think anyone's gonna be putting on anything here. At least, not anytime soon. No electricity, probably structurally unsound. Infested with rats and pigeons. Other than the electricity that's, like, most of the town. That it is, that it is. I like this music. Sadie. Sadie for the pigeons. I don't think there's anything else we can do in there. But cool, this was more fruitful than I was expecting. Should we try... Ah! That was... Sorry. I really want to try jumping on the sign now, even though I know if we actually do break it, it's going to be really, really bad. We're just going to try a few times. Sturdy sign, okay. Where were we going? Is there anywhere I should be going, guys? I just realized the light looks like a little acorn. Like the lamppost. It looks like a really stout acorn. Which, going back to Tolkien this past, like, year, I went back briefly, like, 10 years ago. Or so, but, like, well, going back to it recently, but also because in my original story there is a character literally named Oak, although that's not her real name. Read the story to find out what that actually is. Ba-doom-ching. But, Oak is essentially the embodiment of all oak trees, and so my design for her character is that she's literally like this gigantic person made out of every single oak tree. So her hair is essentially like the leaves, like the acorns and everything, tree branches and stuff like that, of multiple kinds of oak trees. And while looking into whether or not that would make sense, I discovered that there are a lot of different kinds of oak trees. And more recently, in the past year, because the acorn is such a big symbol in The Hobbit, and even in some ways the Lord of the Rings trilogy, because remember, Bilbo takes the acorn that he collected throughout the journey, and he plants it in the Shire. Similar to how Samwise Gamgee plants the last tree of Lothlorien, I believe it was, because it was the seed that Galadriel gave him. So they both planted these two remnants of elves, essentially, in the Shire. And even though the elves have left, in that way the Shire sort of keeps the elves alive, keeps these remnants of, you know, who they were, who they used to be, most importantly what they meant to the hobbits that they met. Anyway, I'm sorry. I can't even remember why I was talking about that. I mean, obviously it's because the light reminded me of acorns, but also just like, acorns come in a lot of weird shapes and sizes, okay? There's some really long and thin acorns, and then some really short, stout, chubby acorns that are so cute. Do I want to... I know I'm sort of favoring May. Not May. Bay. Of course I'm favoring... Wait, Video Outpost is not. Did I come up with something witty yet? No, I didn't. Okay. I like how that one video was called Blues. Very good message. Just really funny title for a video. Or a movie, rather. Whatever. I know I'm favoring Bay, but I also want to see if we hang out with Bay again. Oh my gosh. Why am I getting so many evil emails? So many evils today. I'm sorry. I'm the only evil in here. What was I saying? Before I became an idiot again. Right. I'm kind of hoping that if we hang out with Bay more, we'll unlock more of May's quote-unquote girlfriend. The bombshell that May met, that I do not remember the actual name of, even though I'm pretty sure May got it. Anyway, whoa! Whoa. Dude, are you okay? Yeah, I guess, sure. Tired, had a headache for days. You should, like, go home and rest. I feel like you'd be able to, like, veg out pretty well. Nah, I'm fine. Too much chaotic energy. I just tried to, like, break a sign by jumping on it just because, dude. Even knowing that my family isn't dead. Oh, I'm terrible. I'm so sorry. Doing stuff helps. How are you feeling about the whole ghost thing? Oh, ghost, because the quotation marks. Nah, just be honest. And honestly, personally, I don't like being confrontational. I hate confronting. So I'd rather just... bad. I mean, since it happened, I don't feel rested in the morning. And I feel like someone else is in my head. And my skull is going to explode. So yeah, not good then. Nope. Did you still want to check out the graveyard? Yeah. Is she up for it? Because honestly, I thought we already checked the graveyard, but I guess we didn't. It kind of makes sense. Yeah, let's... Actually, yeah, let's do it. Ooh! Title sequence and everything. I'm gonna take a sip real quick. Give me a sec. I'm back. Were you all enjoying the ambience? Again, love this game sounds. Foggy. Oh, it's got that evening fall fog. Collects between the ridges. It's spooky. I don't know. Good spooky. I get real sad because it's not here year round. Me too. Hey, bae? Yep. Sorry again about last night. Ah, it's cool. Who needs a social life? This is social! Yeah, honestly, this is about as social as I get to. Like, me and my bestie walking through... Literally, this is me and my bestie. We're walking through the woods together. Because there's quote-unquote parks. Some of them are not actually parks. And then there's also, like, hiking trails. There's, like, actual wood areas around where I live. Not very close, mind you, but within quick driving distance. And my bestie drives. I don't. Too much anxiety for this. But, yeah, anyway. So, often, my bestie also has a dog, so sometimes we walk her dog together. Because we both enjoy nature, hiking, just, like, walking through the woods and stuff like that. And also, it's a great time for us to just chill out with each other and talk the same way May and Bay are doing. So, yeah, like, this is, like, we don't walk through graveyards, although we were going to once. We were going to go on, what are they called? Not graveyard walks, but, like, I can't remember what they're called, but they're basically, they're tours. They're tours where they, like, hit supposedly haunted places and they tell you, like, spooky stories about, like, they're real stories. They're historical places and historical accounts and stories and stuff like that. I think they're called ghost walks or ghost tours or something like that. Whatever. We were supposed to go on one. My birthday landed on a weekend, and they apparently don't do the tours on weekends, so we didn't get to go. But one day I will go on one of those. Anyway, it sure is. Oh, right, okay. The sound design is so good. Oh gosh, that's spooky. I thought for a second that was an actual person, then I'm like, oh wait, no, it's a statue. Well, there's a statue. Oh, also spooky. I thought you were, like, actually kind of afraid. I mean, I am, but, like, whatever. So, we wait here? Yeah. And a ghost shows up. This isn't dumb. Don't act like this is dumb. Hey, I'm along for the ride. Oh. Nope, we just stand here. Know any ghost stories? Not off the top of my head. Okay. What's scary? Things are, like, monumentally screwed right now. And no one in power gives a shit. Or they're actively making it worse. Out of spite or profit. Whoa, jeez. I meant, like, a skeleton or something. Oh, right. Sorry. Okay. We'll have a spook off. I see something and you make it spookier. Alright. How about this? A skeleton in your hallway at night. A skeleton outside your window. Both skeletons, but... I feel like hallway would be scarier because clearly that means it's already inside your house. So, a skeleton in your hallway at night. A regular stranger. A regular stranger dude in your hallway at night. And he's whispering things. I feel like the knife is scarier. And he's got a knife. And he's a pharmaceutical CEO. What? And he jacked up the price of meds that keep people from dying. And he's a skeleton. Aw, yeah. Skeleton CEO with a knife. All the things you're afraid of are boring. The scariest stuff is like really, really boring. This is true. Oh my god, Beatrice. What were we supposed to be doing? Sorry, I know, I gave it my chance to say Beatrice. But I really don't think that that's how it was intended. Maybe I'll still say it like that. I don't know if it happens again. We'll see if I remember. Watching a statue or something? This is dumb. Let's go. Ah, the little fireflies. It's interesting that the fireflies are typographed as being red. But, like, fireflies, as long as I've known them, are like an orangey color, not red. Orange or yellow, but mostly orange. Sort of like, actually, Bay's lit cigarette. I guess that's the reason why they chose to do it red. And also because it contrasts most with the landscape. Because obviously the fireflies are mostly in nature shots, so against the green. Anyway, I'm gonna go visit my mom. She's right down there. Oh, okay. Give me a minute or two, okay? Totally, no problem. Sorry. Sorry about what? About your mom and all. It's okay. It happens. Cool. I'll just go check out some graves. Alrighty. I took a class on death and dying when I couldn't get into the dinosaur class back at school. It's like something I actually know about. Cool. I'll meet you back up here then. Let's check out a grave or three. I don't know if she meant to say that to Beatrice or... We'll backtrack a bit. Whoa. Oh. Wait. Rose is in... That seems eerie considering I've been trying to get back to Rose in the... Or what's her name, Rosie? Rose or Rosie in the tunnel area. Standard headstone, nothing fancy. Clearly religious. 95 years, wow. When she was born, the most high-tech thing was horses. She had to, like, look out the window to see a horse. And now we have, like, pictures of horses on the internet through an entirely different kind of window. Like, any horse you can think of. She saw us from horses to internet horses. Decent run. I think this is... I think the background music is... Die Anywhere Else? I'm not sure. I'm probably wrong. Catherine Fish. Taken by flu at 14 years old. Aw. Dang. Lived like 14 years. That's not enough time, poor family. Think of the person themselves or the family. In all honesty, my initial gut reaction is to think of the person. So, it's not enough time. Probably never said anything anyone could understand. You should get off at least one good sentence in life. Okay. Holy crap! What? Who? I don't remember you. Hey. Even. What you up to, bud? Looking for a ghost while my friend visits her mom's grave. You? I'm the gravedigger, groundskeeper, what have you. Can we talk shop for a sec? Shoot. Do you dig the graves with a shovel? Do you get spooked out here all by your lonesome? I feel like this is obviously yes, but I don't know. I'm more curious about this, and I also feel like this is more, especially given like the ongoing thing about ghosts for May right now, this would be more what she'd ask. Do you get spooked out here all by your lonesome? Nah, I work here. Tends to take the spook out of the place. This job pay well? You thinking about digging graves? Depends on the pay. Not much. Oh. I'm a wedding DJ on the side. Nice. Friggin' sweet. I will rock you. Hard. Sounds great, my man. Well, see ya. Good luck finding your ghosts. Ooh. Grave guy. Career idea. Gravedigger. I like how sometimes we meet people. Jen, Greg's cousin. Oh yeah. I like how sometimes we meet people and they give her ideas on what to do as a career. Sorry. Brad Boysen. Oh, nothing, just the image. That's interesting. Ooh, fancy. Also, yeah, the top of the headstone is kind of, it looks sort of like scrolls or something. This guy was a fancy guy. Okay, I'm gonna guess. He crashed his bike, he was hit by a bike, he loved his bike. Brad Boysen. It honestly wouldn't make sense that they would iconograph, I guess, what killed him. It's more that they would put on his gravestone something that represented him. So, he crashed his bike. Could also be like his epitaph. I'm gonna go with he loved his bike. He loved it so hard, he smooched it. So right. Jeez, Pay. How long does a mom visit take? I'm sorry. Knock knock, Beatrice! I remembered. I kinda like Beatrice, actually. Knock knock, Beatrice! We got places to be! Holy crap, I am a jerk. So, is that like... I know she said check out 3 graves. But like... And I also know that later on we have to... spoilers, but I remember that we get out of the graveyard, I believe. Oh, interesting. You can't triple jump. But like, we get out of the graveyard by essentially destroying the gate. Because I believe we get trapped in here. Huh. Sorry. I just wanted to explore a little bit. Hey! How'd it go? Fine. She's still there. Were you worried that... You know how we've been having sinkhole problems in this town? Yes. That's what was wrong with your street. Anyway, My mom's buried in a pretty low spot. Couldn't afford the hill, so I was worried. Wow, you're worried the ground's just gonna, like, cave in? What part of sinkhole is difficult to understand? We're in a graveyard! They shouldn't make those where sinkholes are a problem. You would think that, but they also just want to make sure that, you know, the graves aren't where the public are too much, but are still easily accessible to the public, you know, for grieving families. And then also, you know, usually somewhere nearby a church or other place of faith. Or, technically speaking, graveyards are sort of... Well, there's a definite linkage between your faith and what you believe is your afterlife, if you know what I mean. Anyway, to be fair though, one of the things that she's getting at, which is true, is that one of the greatest selling points about being buried in a graveyard is that where you're buried is supposed to be a safe place for your deceased body. i.e., it's supposed to offer your carcass, essentially, a certain amount of protection that would not otherwise be found by simply burying your dead carcass wherever. Sorry. Really weird topics and conversations on this channel, I guess. Yeah, I'm a channel, technically. That's so weird to say. Sorry. Again, literally started this whole live streaming video thing because I just wanted to be able to sit here in the comfort of my room and just talk to, you know, whoever comes by. So anytime I remember that technically this is, you know, a streaming channel, video channel, whatever type thing, kind of a weird cognitive dissonance between what I meant when I started this and what theoretically could end up happening. I don't anticipate that it'll happen, obviously, but regardless. Anyway, also one of those moments where you can absolutely tell I'm not a channel meant for kids. They shouldn't make these where sinkholes are a problem. Yeah, and they shouldn't build towns that flood. And yet here we are. They also shouldn't build towns where volcanoes can erupt on people's faces. But, you know, Pompeii, Hawaii. Stuff happens. And yet here we are. Okay, you ready? You know, when I was down there, I think I heard music from the top of the hill. Really? And like, voices. Huh. That's, spooky. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on up there. Let's go find out. You coming? Oh yeah, sure. I'm assuming when she says hill, she doesn't mean the gigantic hill that's behind us. Or maybe she did. I think this is Bae's mom's grave right there. Interesting that we can't interact with it. But I suppose that makes sense. Sorry, but like after spending... Oh my gosh. After spending so long while I was exploring, trying to see if I could get to different levels in the graveyard, this, even though they specifically said hill, did not occur to me. Oh, this is where we meet the creepy kids. Oh yeah, I guess there is. They must have a radio or something. Like a boombox, for anyone who's old enough to know what that is. Just a boombox hidden somewhere with them. I don't know why I clear my throat like I'm going to give these characters voices. I literally cannot do voices. I'm so sorry. I'm so boring. Oh, weary travelers. You seek answers among the dead, but they shall give you none. Oh, wow. Hey, guys. Do you know these kids? Yeah, we've met. Yeah, essentially behind the church. What are y'all doing? Okay, so we are the keepers of the gates. There's a literal gate you're sitting in front of. We govern who shall pass, and who shall remain. Alright, well, answer us these questions, truthfully. What? And you may pass into the realms of the dead, because we weren't already walking through a graveyard. Oh yeah, but this is the gate that we end up getting stuck behind and have to destroy. I'm almost certain? Whatever, it's one of the graveyard gates, I'm pretty sure. Okay, fine, whatever. Get on with it. First question. Have you ever done it? Done it? Done it. You heard me. How old are you teens? Answer! I know she had a girlfriend. Not a girlfriend. She had a... There's a possibility with Bombshell is what I mean. Sorry, I kind of already shipped them. But like, there was... What was the boyfriend's name? Cole. But I'm not sure if... Personally, because I identify with May so much, I'm gonna go with no, because that would be my answer. Yes. You heard that right. No, never got around to it. And you? Yeah. What? When? Summer before 11th. Really? How did I not know this? This was when you weren't talking to me. Who? Who did this happen with? You don't know him. It was at math camp. Math camp? What is math camp? You go and do, like, math stuff. And camp stuff. And apparently have lots of sex? It wasn't good. Top-notch math, though. This is boring. Next question! Jeez, fine. Describe your dream dates. What is this? A dating sim? These are the stupidest questions. Yeah, don't you want to ask something, like, spooky at least? Dream dates! Okay, fine. He'd be tall, dress cool, really smart, likes good music. We go to the movies. Boring. You? Wrestling. Like, you're gonna wrestle or you're gonna, like, watch wrestling? We go to see wrestling. I could wrestle. I think May could. And I think she would. I could wrestle. I don't care if it's a guy or a girl. But they'd have to be like, grrr. Because I don't even want to date someone who's not. Grrr. I don't even know if the mic picks that up well. So you're gonna wrestle this person. Yeah, they'd be super tough and cool. I think Bombshell would qualify. And we'd be all tired and dirty and bleeding. And then we'd like lay on the floor and tell each other secrets. That's actually really sweet. I guess. What do you want from me? Next question. What is your most embarrassing experience? What? Just go with it. Answer! One time I farted in front of the class. That's it? What were you expecting? Okay, that sucked. Now you go. Oh, God. One time in junior high, one time in high school. one time in college. I don't know, she seems to have a lot of bad college experiences. Personally, like, my time in college wasn't that bad, but, and obviously there could have been so many problems throughout. I'm gonna go with college. There was this cute girl I saw at the cafeteria, like a few times a week. I guess her schedule's lined up or something, which is weird about college. It's like a little town. Cut to the chase. Jeez. Okay, so I got up the nerve to talk to her, and I followed her out into the hallway, and I don't know why, but I shouted, "Hey!" And she turned around, and all I could do was wave. Oof. This is funny. And then I turned around and tried to walk away all cool, but I ran into this door frame right behind me, and it hurt, and I staggered back and fell into the trash can outside the cafeteria. And my face went into trash spaghetti. Holy shit, dude. Continue! And I, like, flailed until the trash tipped over, and I got up, and the girl had... She watched all of it. And I tried to give her this smile like I'd somehow meant to do that, but it turns out I'd swallowed some of the trash spaghetti, and I puked all over myself. No wonder you came home. Oh, shut up. Wow, that's messed up. I'm going to throw up, thanks for nothing. Hey, you asked, dude. You have come face to face with your lowest moments. You may pass unburdened. Unburdened? Yeah, for real. Okay, let us pass already. The power to pass was in your hands all along. Yeah, you mean my fist in your face. Ugh. What? What the effing hell? You may go. God damn it. Go to hell, teens. Sorry. That's like the closest I can get to an evil laugh. I know my name is evil, but... Anyway, I hate everything right now. Forget it, let's go. Punch you in the face. The ambience music, so beautiful. Also, I think we've been streaming for like almost 2 hours now. Honestly surprised my headphones haven't died yet. Now that I said that, there is literally wood on the front of my speakers, which are currently off, obviously. But, you know, knock on wood. So, like, ghosts. Ghosts? Like, I don't know if I believe in them, but yeah. So now how you said you've been seeing ghosts at night? I mean, I don't super believe it's not just dreams, because obviously it's dreams. Okay, that's certainly your take on it. But like, did you ever see my mom? I'm gonna be honest, because, like, to my knowledge, even in other people's Let's Plays, I don't think she's seen her. No. I mean, I can't really tell. And I don't think the ghosts were, like, people. Like, they're not sitting around being ghosts. It's more like echoes? Echoes of shit that happened and people that were here? Accurate. Oh. Trust me, none of the places look like super much fun. Your mom was rad as hell. Too rad to hang there. That's like... I appreciate you trying to turn this around. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, Beatrice. Alright, anyway. So the bad news is that we're locked out. By that big ass gate. Ugh, why make a giant gate in a graveyard? But yeah, see, I was right, so we gotta break down the gate at the end. To keep people like you out. And stop what you're probably gonna do. Yeah, we'll never know for sure. Alright, well, I'm not climbing it. Go do your thing. My thing? You're good at this kind of thing. Brute force and shit. Wait, hold on. We have to break it now? But we just got here. I'm so confused. Jeez, gotta do everything around here. It's your ghost. I'm just the driver. Fine. Hang out. I'll be back. But... we can't interact with this. I'm so confused. So what was the point of coming here then? Oh! Oh, I'm sorry. When I thought we were locked in, we were actually locked out. Okay, I think... Can I? I'm not sure if I can make that. Oh, I can. Oh, this is why I remember doing it from here. No? Ah, okay. Oh, what? Why do we... Okay, we can double jump here. There we go. Ah, shit. Ah, here we go. How? I'm so confused. Isn't it that... Or was it this one that we jump on a lot? Oh! Here. I sure hope nobody saw that. We're gonna get sued. I don't think anyone's back here. And it's getting late. Mm-hmm. You're welcome, by the way. Yeah, see? Told you you're good at this. My back hurts. So what do we need to do? I'm gonna go find Little Joe's grave. And if he doesn't show up, I'm gonna go knock on it until he does. You're not allowed to destroy anything else, May. Okay, fine, whatever, let's go. Ooh, more fireflies. Looks like they're actually sitting on the graves too, that's cool. Just gonna mosey on over. See if there's anything here. Oh! Oh, that's fascinating. I'm pressing X, but I can't jump. May is actually being super careful and conscientious. Nice. Joe Shade, who's apparently Little Joe's real name. Yeah, this is him. Ground here is all swampy. Ugh, gross. Getting the paws all dirty. So, what do we do here? I guess I'm gonna just look around for ghosts. Ugh, don't make this a thing. It's not a thing, it's cool. May, I am here for you right now. Sorry, you had a tone. Tone Stoke. Aw, you're so cute. Thank you. Since I just checked over there, I'm gonna... Ooh, hello. This grave is for a horse, I think? Interesting. We don't get the interaction prompts like we did before. I don't think they ever buried horses in people graves. Imagine the big horse-sized coffin. Imagine. It would literally be the size of a truck. Because trucks, if you didn't know, trucks is actually how far can we go out? Oh, I guess we can go all the way back out. That's interesting. We still cannot jump. Fascinating. May's trying real hard, guys. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, trucks, like, trucks with slight openings at the top, like windows, are actually how they transport horses and other large animals, so that they, like, they stand in the back there and they, like, breathe. And they just stand as they're driven across country or to wherever they need to go. Any horses? Horses? I'm sorry, I got horses on the brain. It's also probably because a few nights ago I went to Medieval Times, which is sort of like dinner and a movie, except the movie is a sort of play slash reenactment slash historical performance thing of a bunch of knights competing for the realm's honor or whatever, for the royalty, which in this moment, in the one that we just went to, was actually a queen, which was surprising to me because I went once before and I'm pretty sure that they had a king there. But, like, it was a really cool spin on what I was expecting, or what I thought would be, like, I don't know. It just seemed more like it would be a king, but it wasn't, and it was kind of cool. Anyway, the Green Knight was my favorite. Coincidentally, he actually won that performance, but he was my favorite because in my regression into Tolkien, the Green Knight obviously reminded me of Greenwood, or I guess Mirkwood, Losglen, whatever you want to call it. The Wildwood, as I had canon that it was called before Thranduil and his father came and became kings, renamed it, or established rather, Greenwood. Anyway, because the Green Knight was represented by a very bright green, but he himself wore very muted greens and browns. So it really felt like the Peter Jackson movie's adaptation of Mirkwood and their elves, who were mostly in brown and bits of green because of the brown leather and stuff like that. But anyway, so the Green Knight was actually represented by a stag, which, for anyone who doesn't know, Thranduil is represented by the stag, not just because he transforms into it, but also because Tolkien, one of the lores, real life lores, like real life fairy tales that he pulled into his story, was actually the idea that the white stag, which is what Thranduil transforms into, was sort of an omen, a sign, and a welcome into the fantasy realm, into the realm of the Fae and those sorts of things. Basically, it was believed, especially in Europe, that if you saw a white stag, i.e. an albino deer, usually male, although reindeer, for anyone who doesn't know, are also called caribou, and reindeer / caribou have antlers regardless of what gender they are. So some of Santa's reindeer could actually be female. The only way you'll be able to tell, really, from a distance is if their antlers are smaller or not. And even then, antlers, as a general rule for deer, become bigger and bigger each year because the antlers fall off, right, in like late winter or sometime during the spring. So every time that they grow back just a little bit bigger. So technically speaking, a young buck or a young deer, young male deer, could have small antlers, and still be male. Obviously, they're just younger, so their antlers could actually be smaller than a fully grown adult female deer, or rather, caribou / reindeer. Sorry, what was I even talking about? Oh, right, so the reason why the Green Knight was my favorite was actually because when he rode out in full armor, he also had on the helmet, and the helmet actually had antlers, like literal stag antlers, like from an elk, like literally what you would expect Thranduil to wear. And so at the end, when we could meet and talk to the knights, I literally just ran up to him asking, "How did you make your helmets?" I'm not sure if I scared him or not. But like we got into a quick conversation about how to do that. The answer for, if you want to know, was magnets. The antlers themselves were plastic, and the helmet itself had little nubs where they wanted the antlers to go. And both pieces had little magnets in them, so the antlers would just slot onto the nubs, and the magnets would hold it all in place. Personally, I already came to the decision that I'm going to crochet antlers and horns whenever I make them. Just stuff them, put them on a headband, or something like that. I'm not sure if I'll put that on Crimley Crochet, but I'll definitely post pictures of it on like Tumblr and Pillow Fort, and probably also Discord for like Mellow and anyone else who wants to hop onto my Discord server. The link in my bio should work, but I mean, if you want a direct link, just ask me and I'll throw it in chat. Anyway, yeah, so. Right, so that's the reason why I have horses on the brain, because obviously the knights were riding around on horses, and they had the horses come out and like do tricks and stuff. They also had a hawk, which they had to aerial tricks. Basically, it was just a mock hunt, but like, you know, pretty bird flying. Real life bird too. They had there were 3 birds that they would rotate between for each of the plays, and 2 of them, I believe Generva or Guinevere or something, their names were on plaques, but like they were sitting there behind a glass panel, and I thought that they were toys or something at first until I read, "Do not tap on glass." And then I'm like, wait, what? And then I looked at them and I actually saw them moving, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're real! I took pictures, they're so cute. Anyway, so yeah, like falconry and stuff like that. Like, I actually read up on that a few years ago for historical writing purposes, because some of my stories get like old-timey. There's actually an original story that I'm writing that's based in ancient Egypt, and like Arabia, Turkey, Egypt, like those sorts of places is where falconry actually developed, because like in the desert you would train falcons and eagles and hawks, especially since like these were animals that were closely associated with certain gods, especially I think the hawk was closely related to Ra, whatever. So like they had a history, long history, that they apparently shared with Europeans, of how to actually train these great birds of prey. And so the guy who was demonstrating this actually did explain that they put a cap over the bird's eyes so that the bird doesn't see anything, doesn't get spooked by anything, and also doesn't become interested in prey that is not actually prey. At least not intended prey. Technically we are prey, but whatever. I'm sorry, way off topic. Any ghosts over there? No, bae. You'd know, I'd say. Okay. I found some old stuff! What kind of old stuff? Graves? Wow. So we really can't go in there. Again, cannot jump. I'm so used to jumping. I'm also so used to misclicking. This is stupid. What were you expecting? Something? It's just stupid. He didn't pop out of the ground or anything. Is that where you were expecting to happen? This is stupid. I'm gonna smash this shit up. Whoa, dude. Hold up. No. Wakey, wakey, little Joe. Oh, boy. Oh, do I jump now? I feel bad. You know what? 'Tis the season. Happy Halloween! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, do I have to like... Oh, there we go. Okay, that didn't sound right. I didn't realize that we had to actually jump on his gravestone. Holy shit! Yeah, seriously, shut up. Holy shit! What did you do? You were right! About what? I didn't tell you to do that! About the sinkholes! We're lucky it wasn't deeper. Yeah, sinkholes are no joke. I've actually been in one. Like, down in the Caribbean, we were vacationing one year. We went into a grotto? I think it's called a grotto. We went into a deep pool under the ground in like a cave. And the cave was actually, technically, it pre-existed, but there was also, like, literally there was a sinkhole in the ceiling, quote-unquote ceiling, of the cave, that just plummeted straight into the cave. And it's like, a sinkhole could lead into a really deep cave. So, like, yeah, for real. To be honest, though, as horrifying as it is, or would be to, like, fall into a sinkhole, the sinkhole, like, the way it lets light in when you're already inside the cave, it's really beautiful to, like, look up to the sky through the sinkhole. And, like, the darkness of the cave, like, really becomes accentuated, like, in the deep crevices all over, while this beacon of light just shines in. It's so gorgeous. I took a picture. I don't know if it would be pertinent to throw that onto Tumblr. Probably not. I'd sooner throw it onto Discord, honestly. Again, scream at me if you want the link, or just, you know, go poke around in my bio. Anyway. Wait, is that... Yeah, that's a coffin. Oh, crap. So, we're gonna open it, right? No. No, we're not going to open a coffin with a rotting corpse in it. Bae, it's been a long time. He's not rotting anymore. We got more a Mr. Miranda situation going on here. Jeez, God, we are not doing this. We are leaving. Aren't you kind of curious, at least? Yeah. Okay, let's do this. You're doing it. I'm standing here. She's supervising. Okay. Okay. Switched up the voices, but that's fine. I'll count to 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, May's shaking. Oh, I gotta go for the handle. I got it. Oh, okay. Happy Halloween! Ah! So, what foul play? Who knows? We're detectives. We're not. We're like criminal vandals. Or like grave robbers or something. Those two. We're a lot of things right now. Sheesh. What? So there's someone back there watching us. Oh god. I don't know where they went. Just like out of the corner of my eye. Is it? I don't know, but we need to leave now. It could be the ghost. No, we're gone now. Okay, fine, jeez. Oh, they look so scared. Yep, that's him. Creepy dude. Well, that was weird, huh? We're back by the quote-unquote spooky statue. Who, honestly, do you guys remember, like, way back at the beginning, the very first character that we see aside from May? The janitor dude in the train station? This is, like, the silhouette is pretty much the same, isn't it? I'm gonna screenshot that, just, like, for future reference. Weird? That was not weird. That was a crime. Did you see the ghost? He was there. How do you know the ghost is a dude? Okay, fine, but he was there. May, it was a groundskeeper or something. Investigating who was ruining his graveyard. Do you know the groundskeeper is a dude? I mean, we met the groundskeeper, but to be fair, you can never really tell in this game. Oh, shut up. Ah! I saw the effing ghost! Why does nobody... Oh. Oh, she, like... I forgot that this happens. I literally do not remember. I guess that was a disassociation moment. Ah! May? What's wrong? Ah! Holy crap. My head. Jeez. Let's get to the car. I've got migraine pills and we can get you home. No! Need to talk to everyone tonight. What? Everyone. Okay. I need everyone. Stop talking! Go to the car! I'm gonna take a sip real quick. I'm back. Thanks for, like, coming. Again, we live here. I swear I give them all the same voices. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you're in my living room. I'll accept the thanks. So, like, do you have an idea of what's going on? Okay, it can't be that she thinks it's in her head, because other people, like Angus Bay, they've confirmed that they've seen this thing. While I do think she doesn't know what's going on. Sorry. I mean, I know that there's, like, soft confirmation from May's parents and stuff that May is technically a girl. The symbol on her chest is literally a gender, so I usually call them they, but every once in a while I slip, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm assuming that this is what they actually think, so there's a ghost following me. Like, it keeps showing up when we go out to, like, investigate it. To be fair, if you're purposely trying to find this person, you will likely find them. Just saying. Or all of those times it could have just been a random person. A random person in a trench coat like that. Yeah, no. No, I can, like, feel it in my head. Why do you think I freaked out earlier? I know you guys don't believe me. It's not that I don't believe that something's happening with you. I just don't know that it's a ghost. Yeah, dude. There are, like, 50 better explanations for all this. Like what? You have like sudden stress migraines. And you saw something that freaked you out. It makes you stress out. I get migraines. And May, you've gone through a lot of life changes recently. And I don't know, stress just weird things to people. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm going up into the woods. I know this thing is up there. I know what I saw. If you don't believe me, that's fine. I'll go alone. You're really gonna hike up past the baseball court. It's late, dude. What do you all care? You don't believe me anyway. I'll go. Listen, I don't believe in ghosts, but I believe in you. Aw, dude. So, does this mean that if we choose to go with Angus the next time around, if we go with Angus the next round, that probably means that we'll be forwarding the overall linear narrative, which means theoretically I should either hang out with Bay or with Greg next time around. Because after this, I think when we go into the next chapter, I'm gonna end this episode, because yeah, we're more than 2 hours in. We're like 2.5 hours in. And I do like having my, like, each stream 3 or so hours. And again, low battery on the headphones, so we're gonna probably wrap this up now. Or as this wraps up, we'll wrap up. Anyway, so let's go find your ghost. I was fixing to say something like that, but you said it better. Aw, you guys. It's not even ghost hunting season. Yeah, it's Buck. We're outlaws. Thank you for believing in me. Mostly, I just don't want you wandering around up there alone at night. Close enough. So, is this talking about when they're going to meet the cults all together alone and not contingent on close enough. All right, let's go hunt some ghosts. Oh, okay. This feels like a good time to wrap up, but also haven't been on a night hike like, I'm sorry. Haven't been on a night hike in a long time. Gotta listen for owls. Why? Owls are cool. Alright. I got work in the morning. Let's go catch us a ghost. Ooh. Skull hole. Oh, so he had a hole in his skull? Or... Little Joe's dang skull. Is this why his spirit wanders? Must he be avenged? Saw him. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. Sorry, the stars flicker. So it reminds me one of the dust stars that Professor Chazikov was talking about. And also just like flickering stars is a real thing in real life. But like most artistic depictions of night skies don't account for that in video games and even in like mass media. So the fact that they actually took the time to like put in that detail is really cool. Have I never been back up here? Fences work? Nah, people are up here all the time. I came here once when I was like 12. What's up here? Just all drunken trees and animals. What is it, bae? Nothing. Nothing? I was praying. Wow. Really? Yeah, let's go. Interesting that she, like, moved to the forefront in that spot to pray. Like, I'm not sure why exactly, but cool nonetheless. Oh, I can't jump. Interesting. Wow, there's a train wreck or something here. Gotta put all this somewhere, I guess. You remember this from when you were 12, Greg? Yeah, I was scared of it. How'd they even get up? How'd they even get all of this back up in here? I'm sorry, that's a really weird line. How'd they even get all of this back up in here? Ugh. What's up? Nothing. Just like all this old stuff out here. It's here every night when you go to sleep. So this also just reminded me that, like, I specifically picked up things from oh my gosh, Mr. Trashman's boat ride. You all remember? And I specifically picked them up because I was thinking that they may be helpful at this moment. Because in the Let's Plays that I watch, I didn't really see anyone find the trash man. So, apparently we don't actually get to carry those things with us, which is interesting. So, it's out here, in the dark. Look at her rubbing her paws together. So old. So old, so old, so old. Dude. Hey, May. I'm fine. We should go back. This is stupid. No, it's fine. Ghost hunt. Ooh, fun. Okay. Interesting. So we're traveling through it. It's like there's a foreground and a background. Ooh, we're half silhouette. It's cool. Again, just the art style of this game is so gorgeous. What the? Oh, no, this isn't... I think this is just when we witness them, not the actual confrontation. Huh? Oh my god. I love how Angus is so quiet. No, I think this is a confrontation. It's just like, this is the preamble. Oh, jeez. This is just... This is one of the reasons why I don't really understand why people join cults. Like... whatever. No! No! Ah, hell. He's awake already. Anyone got any juice? No, no, guys. Ah, hell. Guys, wait. Lurv, you knew this was gonna happen. You knew in the moment you were... You knew in the moment... not in. It. You knew it the moment you screwed this whole thing up. It ain't like you weren't on the other side of this before. Interesting. It was a mistake. I own up to it. Lurv, this is you owning up to it. Ain't I allowed to make one mistake? One mistake? You left a goddamn arm in front of the click-clack. Because if you, God knows what's going to happen to this town. What was I supposed to do? It was your screw-up. Ugh, his leg stuck. And it wasn't like you could have... Sorry. And it wasn't like you couldn't have called us. Any of us. And it wasn't like you couldn't have called any of us. I panicked, okay? I was embarrassed. I sure wish you'd call me, Lurv. You think any of us want to do this? Really? You literally don't have to. Idiots. Guys, we can figure something out. Nothing to figure out. But I got family! Lerv, don't insult us. You know you don't gotta worry about Janine and the girls. They'll be completely taken care of. They'll never want for nothing. Sure, because according to you yourself, the entire reason you're apparently murdering people pointlessly is because you yourself can't provide for your own situation. Sorry. He's not going to budge without let's suck him straight out. Oh, hell. Dave! Rick! Beanie! You guys, you know me! Alright, Dave, you hold him. I'm sorry, Lerv. You know we got no choice. You always have a choice. Sorry, again, really hate cults. Their logic is just completely illogical. Anyway. And I'd appreciate it if you stopped laying the guilt trip on us. Because you don't deserve it? No, 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 no! Hold him still. No! Ah! Sorry. Hold still. This will go easier if... Ah! I can't really scream. I'm sorry. Alright. He's free. Lerv? Ah! Lerv. Ain't no one can hear you this far out. You're just putting yourself to more anguish and ah! Hell. Let's get this over with. Wish you just make this easy, Lerv. Oh God, his bone's sticking out. The hell? Shit! May Borowski? Run! Oh. What? How far do I have to jump? Oh, what? That didn't really make sense, but okay. Interesting that we're running alone now. What? Wait, I'm confused. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess... Yep. I guess we are done streaming for the day. Nice! 100% agree, Beatrice. Alright, so... we are going to call it a night before my headphones actually die. And I'm assuming that was technically meant to happen. Also, I was apparently correct. This is not yet the time for actually doing the confrontation like across the crevasse where apparently the whatever it is they're sacrificing people to is. So I am curious again if going with Angus next time will continue this storyline and essentially end the game, because we'll be going into the end game, whatever. So I think next time we'll either go again with Bay, if that's possible, or go with Greg, because I know that I've been neglecting my cute little fox dude. And we really should rectify that. But anyway, that was apparently the end of part 4. We're going to go into the end of part 3. We're going to go into part 4. Sorry. In whenever next I manage to actually play this game again. Don't hold your breath. I am aware that it is Halloween. It is Spooktacular night. But do not hold your breath because you will most likely die waiting for me to stream again. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun. I know I did. I apologize again for my terrible voice acting and all of my random tangents. But honestly, if you're watching this, then you probably enjoy those things. Regardless, thank you for joining me. I will see you next time. Whatever next time is. If you enjoy this video, leave a like, smack the heart, whatever. Poke it. Follow if you want, subscribe, whatever. I don't actually know how Twitch works. I know you can follow and subscribe, but I don't. Again, I did not actually start doing any of this with that intention, but if you want to catch my streams again, follow me on Discord, my Discord server, and I will hopefully start being better about streaming and announcing when I'm streaming, which I did do this time, which was kind of amazing actually. Shout out to Mello for actually answering. Anyway, happy Halloween. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. If you're trick-or-treating, please stay safe and enjoy your candy. But until next time, all my love.